Huawei's chief financial officer Meng Wanzhou has left Canada to return to China. Meng departed on Friday night and is flying back to Canada aboard a charter flight organized by the Chinese government. She will soon return to her home country and reunite with her family.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Chinese Embassy to Canada for their consistent support. I'm very proud of my dedicated lawyers, our in-house lawyers, and all my colleagues who have been striving forward during this tough time. Lastly, to my family, to my friends, to everyone who provided care and help for me all along the way. Thank you.
A lawyer representing Meng Wanzhou says she has not pleaded guilty to fraud charges. Meng was arrested in Canada in late 2019 as the U.S. sought to extradite her over the accusations. William Taylor III says the Huawei executive and the U.S. Department of Justice have reached a deferred prosecution agreement, which has been approved by a U.S. District Court judge. He says under the agreement, Meng will not be prosecuted further in the United States and that extradition proceedings in Canada will be terminated. The lawyer says Meng had not pleaded guilty and her team fully expects the indictment will be dismissed with prejudice after 14 months. Meng Wanzhou has released a statement detailing her feelings over the case and her return to China. She has expressed her gratitude to China and all those who have supported her over the past 3 years, saying she will not have gained her freedom without the support of a strong China. She has praised the development of the country under the leadership of the Communist Party of China. Meng has also expressed gratitude for living in peaceful times. She says support from China, both at the governmental and civil level, gave her faith and kept her going during what she calls dark moments. She says the way back home, although difficult, has been very heartwarming. Now, just to give you a quick look at the timeline of Meng's case, Meng Wanzhou was arrested by Canadian authorities on December 1st, 2018 at Vancouver International Airport as she was getting a connection flight to Mexico for business meetings. The arrest came after an extradition request from the United States, which claims she misled American banks in a bid to get around U.S. sanctions on Iran. Beijing said the charges were politically motivated and demanded her immediate release. On December 11th, Meng was released on a $10 million bail. Under the bail conditions, Meng was given an electric tag but was allowed to travel around much of Vancouver. At the end of January 2019, the U.S. Department of Justice formally leveled criminal charges against Meng. And in March, it gave the formal go-ahead for the extradition case to proceed. A number of hearings followed. On Friday, Meng pleaded not guilty in court after reaching an agreement with the American government over a deferred prosecution. The U.S. extradition request was dropped, as were Meng's bail conditions, allowing her to leave Canada. Meng Wanzhou's release and news of her impending return have been welcomed in China. Global Times editor-in-chief Hu Xichin says Meng's 3-year detention were also the years international relations fell apart. He hopes no business executive will ever be arrested during international travel again. Chinese netizens have also taken to social media platforms to welcome her home. Earlier, we spoke to Andy Mock, a senior research fellow at the Center for China and Globalization. He shares his thoughts on Meng's return to China.
So this is indeed, I think, a great day for Meng Wanzhou, for her family, and for Huawei. And if we do look back at how this all started, it's sad to say that it is a brazen and mafia-like attempt by the U.S. to coerce a private company, Huawei, as well as for international advantage. And this really goes against all modern norms of civilized state-to-state relationships. So I think that it is certainly a victory, and it's good to see that that justice was served in this instance. But I think it's also important to point out too that this is not the first time this has happened in the modern era, and had it not been for China being strong and unwavering in not bending to this, that there could have been a different outcome. So I think that this is a good day, again, as I said, but it's unfortunate what initiated this, and hopefully these kinds of incidents will not happen again in the future.